catching hold of the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gave this sorrowful reply. After many, many births, due to some pious activity, I got your association. Now, Providence is breaking this invaluable association. So you see this here? When I see that in the verse, and I haven't went to the word for word, but I'm going to go now. See, due to some pious activity. See, that's actually, that's not really conclusive, because you don't get the association of the Lord through pious. It's not by pious deeds. It's by the association of a Vaishnava that creates the kind of piety, transcendental piety, that you can get the association of the Lord. See? That's why the verse is, it's not by, in Bhagavatam, not by pious deeds, not by renunciation, austerity, or sadhana, can one attain me. It's only attain Krishna. It's only by unalloyed devotion that one can attain Krishna. See, so when I read that, so just for fun, let's go to the word for word. This is our fun. This is my fun. To have fun getting more conclusive, talking about Krishna and truth. So, of many births as the fruit. Okay, so it's punya pale. See again, punya pale. See, punya we saw was meant pious, and this as the fruit of pious activities. Okay, the fruit of pious activities is not, maybe certain kinds of pious activities. You know, like helping a Vaishnava with money or something. But anyway, let's look at pale. So punya is pious, pale I guess means fruit. So anyway, this needs to be described more, because the secret of bhakti is in this verse when it's understood right. Bhakti pale, by the result of, look, bhakti pale. See, okay. So the verse says, God darn it, what was it? This is very interesting. Okay, see, the verse says, due to some pious activity, and the word for word says punya, which means pious, pale. But there's the more clear meaning, which is in this definition here. Bhakti pale. See, so pale, I forgot what pale meant again. Pale means, oh man, okay, let's go again here. Oops. Pious activity, yeah. I got your association. So it's by bhakti, bhakti pale, the fruit, okay, the fruit. Pale means like fruit, the result, the fruit. See, but fruit of bhakti. See, bhakti is born of bhakti. So the fruit of bhakti is bhakti. Okay, this is so important. If you understand this, you understand how to get this bhakti. Because the fruit of bhakti is bhakti. That's Madhurya Kandambini, first chapter, in the introduction, I think it is. Bhakti is born of bhakti. Okay? So to get the association of Lord Chaitanya is you need the association of a bhakta who has real pure bhakti. That's a real associate of the Lord. And that's why people, they have no pious deeds, nothing. But if they take the association or encourage, or their preaching causes people to take the association, their association, the result is the association of Lord Chaitanya. Even though, like now, see, they got the association by physical presence, but that's the physical presence of Lord Chaitanya is the same as his mantra. There's no difference. And if you get the result of the association of a real devotee, then the result of that association with a real devotee is a relationship with Lord Chaitanya. You will feel that awaken. See? That's why Jesus had to come. It wasn't enough to just do pious activities, doing fasts and reading the scriptures, these pious things, giving money to the Pharisees. Wasn't enough. The actual living devotee had to come here, Jesus Christ. Man, this is so important, man. So amazing. See, same thing. People were doing pious activities. See, but what needed when Lord Chaitanya was here, but what needed to come was the devotee himself. The Lord had to come in the form of a devotee. First, his associates came first to give them that kind of association, purify the world. See? Then the Lord comes, and then they got the association of the Lord because of the association of like Haridas chanting, going around and all of this, purifying, Advaitacharya going around purifying people. See, these bhaktas, all the other, so many associates were going around chanting. And the fruit of that was the Lord Chaitanya came and gave his association. Okay? Physically. Now, the same thing happens here. If there's a real associate here in this world, and it's proving here to be true, then people will get the association of Lord Chaitanya, and that will practically show up when you chant Krishna's name, or say Lord Chaitanya's name, or Krishna's name and Radha's name. The pastimes like this, you will feel that relationship awaken more and more and more. That's the fruit of the association of a bhakta. See? That's bhakti pele. See? That's the fruit of bhakti, or fruit of bhakta, same thing, synonymous. So everybody can be happy. And then when you get this fruit of bhakti and you're chanting also, then you start passing it on. Look at Johann, people want to chant with him. They're getting this bhakti. See? I mean, it was happening with Lalita and everything, but something just got tweaked, because she could chant and all that, people getting something. But anyway, it's some kind of karmic thing got to be worked out. It will be worked out someday, hopefully in this life. If not, soon, very soon in the next life, something get worked out. Prabhupada said when devotees come back, usually it's because of some Vaishnava aparad or Guru aparad. So then you continue to get purified. Okay, so this is very important. So after many births, due to some bhakti pele, due to some association with a bhakta, see, the mercy of a Vaishnava. You can go over the scriptures, you'll see this a lot. By the mercy of a Vaishnava, you get Krishna. By the mercy of the Vaishnavas, you get Krishna. And attaining Krishna means what? Attaining relationship with Krishna. How does that show up, having a relationship with Krishna? You're ecstatic when you chant his name, just like the residents in Vrindavan, just like the associates of the Lord. See? Birds of a feather flock together. Now you can hang out with them, because now you're ecstatic, and like they're ecstatic when they chant Krishna's name. See? Simple, logical. Association of a real associate of the Lord is the most greatest blessing in everything, because it very quickly leads to ecstatic worship of God. See? And that's what's happening with Prabhupada's devotees, even though they're balking and crying, complaining, Gaurahari spoiling the movement and everything. See, but they're all gonna, more or less, just in time, because they got the association of a devotee. He was still hiding stuff, wasn't time, still not time for a lot of them. But they will also go deeper and deeper gradually, when they go beyond, when they get right instruction, when they're open to it. See? So this can be a one lifetime completion or a few lifetimes once you meet the devotee. It depends.